LRA meeting to order. I'm Calvin Arnold, the LRA chairman, and on behalf of myself, fellow commissioners, the mayor's office of St. Louis City, the comptroller's office, and the Board of Education, Neil Richardson, Sheldon Anderson, and the employees of the LRA will welcome you. It is the job of the LRA to sell unutilized, underdeveloped properties to residents and developers that have the financial ability and the expertise to redevelop such properties to get them back on the tax roll. In a few moments, we will start our procedures listed on the agenda for today. If we have anyone that has been assigned to speak on the behalf of their offer, you will be given that chance, but please limit your time to 3 minutes. Thank you.
Dean, the first people that this morning.
Okay, can I have a moment, please? Okay. Before we do that, we're going to approve minutes. You can give us 1 minute. Yeah, you can say that.
You can say it.
We're going to approve the minutes for September the 19th, October the 11th, October 25th, November 15th, and December 5th.
I move that we accept the minutes as presented from September 19th, October 11th, October 25th, November 15th, and December 15th. Do I have a second?
Second. You can proceed. Thank you.
It's been, it's been moved in second. I'd like to call for the vote.
Commissioner Arnold?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes. Hearing no objection, motion carries.
Now you may proceed. I'm sorry.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to say thank y'all for the opportunity. I'm majority board. Came to St. Louis earlier this year. Built great relationships out here. I did several rehab jobs so far, and the properties I have that have been fully renovated are rented out to low income families. I have a bid for these properties. I am seasoned. I know what I'm doing when it comes down to construction, and I'm financially capable to complete every rehab job on each of these properties that I bid for. Thank you.
Item number 2. Item number 2. Good morning. I just wanted to give a breakdown of what was needed for my project as far as the.
Okay, when we looked in, yeah.
No, I'm just saying what you need for that.
Like, I didn't know what was needed, the reason why I said it, that. So, like, what do I need to do to make it not be objective?
When we reviewed your proposal, we needed to see more financial data to support the project costs. So you can provide more data, and if you need more
Did you
details.
guys get the letter that I provided with that broke down that information?
Erica, what we could do, yeah.
Okay, hi, Sonetta Wright, LRA Operations Manager. What you needed and what you brought into when you made your offer is what we asked for. This form does not tell you what you had, if it was what you were supposed to have. This form is just you make a decision on what you turned in. So if it's anything else that might have been needed or they're asking for, then they will, address that when we come to making your offer. But you, evidently, you had everything that you needed to get to this point. If you understand what I'm saying. So,
Because it just said that the financial, because I gave you the bank statement with the 25% down, gave you the breakdown of the job that was gonna be done and the prices, so. Besides that.
well, the 25% is what we asked for in order for it to come to the board. That's not the only thing that be considered once it gets to the board. If you didn't have the 25%, it didn't matter what else you had, it would have never got to this point.
The 25% was,
I know that's what I'm saying. That just was a requirement in order for your application to be reviewed by the board. So when they reviewed everything else, then they came up with a decision.
So, there's some information here that we probably need to speak with you one-on-one. If
so check this way and see.
you can. So,
Okay.
hold that.
Good morning. My name is Michael Burns. I'm the president of Northside Community Housing. Northside Community Housing is located in Stewartville and Breakville community in North St. Louis. We have been a very seasoned housing developer, focusing on low-income housing, especially those individuals that are interested in going from a situation to a home ownership situation. One of the things that we also focus primarily on is community input and community outreach. Every time we do any projects in North St. Louis, which we parcels, we always get community input. We are present at every single opportunity to have a town hall meeting or meeting with the community to make sure that we are in line with what the community wants. One of the things that we're doing is this 39 parcels is connected to what we call Sarah Corridor. And this is our attempt to develop housing between St. Louis Avenue and Dr. Martin Luther King Drive, focusing on Sarah particularly. We're connecting ourselves with the developments that are taking place, have taken place in what's now called Central Extend on Sarah, the area where various folks. So we look forward to continuing the work in North St. Louis, and we appreciate any assistance that the other commissioners can have. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The next four, item 18.
Go ahead. My name is Lucas. I represent local, the executive director. We are a nonprofit based out of North St. Louis. Over the last couple of years, we've developed we developed a resource hub at the corner of Taylor and so I'm just appreciative to be here. We're looking to purchase 3 vacant lots on MLK. And what we're wanting to do, this will be our first time, we've got experience rehabbing, like the old school and the church, and we've done apartments and houses before. This will be our very first from the ground building. So the only request I've got is that instead of 24 months, if that could be extended to 36 months, if that's possible. It's not, we think, hopefully, together in 24 months, but we're putting together a capital campaign, we're putting together a lot of plans. So we'll be done. This is our first time. That's why that's it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Next, item 13, Terry Taylor.
All right, good morning. Good morning. It's Terry Tatum, and I'm here with Novus Advanced Manufacturing. What we're looking to do is industrial area, bring an advanced manufacturing facility here, which would actually produce steel studs to support the construction industry. But we also have connections throughout the world, whether it's Africa, Senegal, Ghana, and the Caribbean will also be exporting those steel studs. So not only will it create jobs in the steel stud and advanced manufacturing industry, we're actually going to do preform panels as well. Another need that's here in the St. Louis area that we've seen cut construction time in half. So we'll be creating construction jobs as well. So another big thing that we work with the Urban League, Save Our Sons program, and also Better Family Life as far as job placement. So we're looking to put jobs into technology transfer. And again, there's a big push for the Gateway South. There's a big manufacturing push all across the country. And again, there's not a lot of minorities in that space. So we look for a gap that we could definitely fill right now in the short term. And this building and facility will be the perfect location. Rail, water, as well as the highway system. As far as us to be able to not only provide domestically and locally, but to ship internationally. So if you guys have any questions, I would love to answer at this time.
Any questions at this time? Thank you very much.
Okay. Here. And then here's what item number 21, and maybe
Morning, I have paperwork, can I have from? Sure. Sorry, I didn't know how many of you would see, so I can give you today. Okay.
what number?
21.
Alrighty, good morning, I'm JP Gilliam Sanford. I just handed you all some paperwork that has renderings for our double-decker bus. So a little bit about myself. I own the business Poor Decisions STL. It is a mobile bar company here in St. Louis. We did enter the business to teach people about alcohol so we would have more responsible relationships. Lots of green space for community engagement.
Sorry, can we pause? We're actually working through some technical issues to make sure that our attendees that are attending virtual can hear as well.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Testing.
We good?
Okay, yes, please proceed. Thank you.
I don't remember where I left off.
The employees. Employees.
Employees, yeah, so we do anticipate creating about 30 jobs with the onset of this business. The bus is already purchased, the renderings, as you can see, are already completed. So at this point, we're just looking for the land, and financials are there. I don't currently know the status of our application, but just here to speak to what the project is and give you all some paperwork about who we are as a business. And we do have over 30 repeat customers, so people seem to like us. So yeah, like I said, been in business 2 years and hoping to just grow. My husband, he's on Zoom. His mom is from Cudiago. My mom is from the north side. We have deep roots in the city. So we just want to bring some community pride back, and not that it's lacking, but we just see that there's room for more. And we would like to be part in helping grow that for St. Louis and the city as a whole.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next speaker we have is item number 44D. Gerald.
Oh, I signed up for speaking.
You did.
Sorry.
It's too late now, you have to speak. A joke.
That concludes the list that I have of speakers. Has anyone been overlooked?
Anyone online would like to speak?
They can also leave their number, whatever number they have, or where they are.
Anyone? Oh, one person, Anise Norman. And Michael Holmes.
Hello, can you all hear me? Okay, there we go. Good morning. I am here on behalf of Anise Norman. I put the bid in. This is my first time. I put the bid in for property on Blair Avenue. I just noticed everyone was introducing themselves, so I wanted to introduce myself. I'm bidding on this property. My aunt bidded on property earlier this year, and she did get the bid, and she's planning on putting property on the vacant lots, and she's encouraging me to do the same instead of constantly renting here in St. Charles. So that's why I put the bid in. I went in the area. I like the community. I spoke with the neighbors. The neighbors seem really friendly, so I bid it, and I'm hoping to get the bid.
The agenda, what number, is your?
Or what is your address and number?
It is 33, it's the 3300 block of Blair. Give me one moment.
Is it an as-is rehab?
It's vacant lot.
Oh, okay.
Just give me one moment. I work from home, so I had all this other stuff up. I'm sorry. I bid it on 3328 Blair, 3332 Blair, and 3336 Blair. They're all vacant lots at Blair and Angel Cry.
Excuse me, ma'am, I don't think you're on this agenda. When did you turn your offer in?
I turned my offer in and I gave it to Tamika in the beginning of November.
And what was your offer to Green Space?
No, ma'am. It was to new construction.
Yeah, we don't seem to have that offer on here for new construction. Give me your information. I will contact you after the meeting.
Okay.
If you could send your contact information, if you have listed that as email address. Miss Erica Strong will actually connect with you directly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello? Yes, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Michael Holmes, the Regional Executive Vice President for Urban League of Metropolitan St. Louis, 2019, and we're happy to present today our plan. 2019, the Urban League bought the old Sears building and the Roberts Plaza on North Kings Highway. And in buying those two pieces of property, we're renovating the headquarters now. We're 80% complete with a $40 million campaign to renovate that building. And we've also bought Urban League Plaza. We're getting ready to start renovating that in 2024. And as we were looking around the community, and we have been meeting with the community block units, one thing we started looking at is some of the vacant properties that are on Bayard, empty lots. And we're like, well, we know the people there. We've been talking to them. Half of the half of the homes on that block we have found are vacant. But we are talking to the residents who are asking us to talk to whoever owns those pieces of properties. Nobody is in there. It's dangerous. So we're looking to have a conversation with the owners of those properties, but also on the vacant lots, we want to infill them with new homes. We're working with a contest called the Decathlon that will be coming to St. Louis in 2025. It is a contest of college engineering, construction, and construction companies who's going to be designing energy efficient homes. What are some of the things that need to go in energy efficient homes? So the Urban League is interested in purchasing these lots and infilling those lots with new homes. We're looking at selling those homes, low income, moderate to residents of the St. Louis area. We will do education, we will do financial literacy, and we will open it up to any residents who go through programs to make sure that they just don't own the homes. We want them also to be able to stay in the homes. So education literacy, financial literacy, planning, how to remodel, if something breaks, how to get that done, how to be community people is going to be important to this community in this neighborhood. So we're trying to make sure the residents on the block are all in support. Those that we've talked to, we've had 2 sessions. After the first of the year, we will start reaching out to the owners of the properties that no one is living in to see, one, if they are interested in remodeling their own home, or are they just owning the property and not doing anything to uplift those individuals that have stayed in that community. One lady, 54 years, and she was thinking about moving. We're like, no, we're going to be here. We're going to put these homes there, and we want to make it a community. So we are interested in moving forward with this project and making sure that as close to our headquarters, anything that needs support or help in terms of economic development, that we do, because this regional headquarters is the largest Urban League headquarters in the country. And so we are trying to make sure it's a showpiece when you're starting to come into North St. Louis.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. As we look at your package, and we appreciate all that Urban League is doing, we would just like to have support from the community organizations that are in the area. For a project of this size and scope, we need to hear from the community organization that's already in place in the area. But we do appreciate your presentation. If you could provide that. I understand that you're saying you're going door to door, and that's great. But we like to see written support in your package.
So we have we have a form here where are you talking about on the block that we're looking for, to place these homes? We do have 2 residents that have signed in support of it. The rest, first of the year, we'll continue to go door to door to see those that are there. And then those that are not, meaning if there's nobody living in the homes, we will try to reach out to the owners of those properties.
My understanding, there's a neighborhood organization, a couple neighborhood organizations in the Fountain Park community. Okay. And we're speaking specifically of those housing and neighborhood organizations.
Okay, okay.
Thank you. Do we have anyone else that's online? No. If not, we will proceed.
Okay. Thank everyone for their presentation today. On the agenda, do we have any reports from Commissioner Brown?
No report.
And Natalie Miles is absent. I have no report.
So we have one person that said she's on lunch, we have a hand raised.
Pardon me?
We have one person.
Oh, yeah.
We have one more presentation finalized. If she comes.
Marcel?
Do we have a Marcel?
Good morning.
Okay, good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Go ahead.
Good morning. All right. First of all, I'd like to thank the commission for the opportunity to speak this morning. I am referring to, I believe it's your slide 53 and 54 for 5882 Julian Avenue. It is a vacant lot. I am just a little about me. I am not a, that's it. I am not a native St. Louisan. However, after having moved here some 40 years ago and participating in a lot of community development, I decided to move from the small enclave of Pasadena Hills in North St. Louis into, in North County, into the West End, because I believe that the housing stock is beautiful and I wanted to be part of a neighborhood coming back and showing the potential of what residents in coalition with some support from the city could do. So the vacant lot next to my home, I bought my home at 5890 approximately 12, 13 years ago. And for the last 8 to 10 years, I have been struggling with the lot next door, which you see a slightly previous picture of. And the struggle has been twofold. One, it is a huge eyesore, one of two on the block. And three, it is significantly overgrown and it pushes against the fence on my property. So I've had to make repairs to my fence. And then to try to prevent that, I started cutting along the fence line on that lot, which cost me roughly $500 per growing season. And I've been doing this for the last 8 to 10 years, trying to manage my property while I continue to develop it. And at the same time, try to figure out what to do about this lot. My intention of coming into the city, again, was to be a contributing member and to demonstrate how, residents can bring areas back. Blight does not have to be the case. Sometimes it just takes us getting together and aiming in the same direction. So I'm asking to purchase this lot so that I can continue to invest. And it is my desire to make my end of our block a showpiece for what the West End can become when residents decide to take ownership and invest and have a coalition. My block, the 5800 block of Julian and the 5900 block, those few homes have a very strong block association. We are working on a number of things to make our block stable and beautiful so that when people enter the neighborhood, particularly from the Page corridor, they see that this is an up and coming neighborhood. And so while everybody else is working on their properties, I'm hoping to continue to work on mine. My house had been abandoned for 10 or 15 years before I moved in. So I've had to do some substantial work and tried not to change the exterior character of the house too much. My understanding is the vacant lot next door has been owned by LRA since 1992. And I'm probably known to the forestry crews as the crazy lady who runs out and stops them and begs them to please cut the lot and please find a way to trim the trees so that they can stop hanging over onto my property and pushing my fence down. I submitted a number of photos. because there are also small creatures that live there. And I've had to kill several possums and a few groundhogs in my yard, one of which bit my dog and cost me several $100s in vet fees. So I am interested in getting the lot, and my plans for the lot are to have it to annex it as part of my personal property. I don't want to do a lot of development. I don't intend to build a house or anything like that on it. My intentions are to clear it out, put a nice living plant border around the property, something beautiful, some ornamental grass, some evergreen, some colorful shrubbery, something that is low maintenance and doesn't take a lot of expense. I'm retired and I'm on a fixed income. So I'm doing kind of the best I can with what I have. I also plan to, toward the rear of the property, to put a simple stone patio and a temporary gazebo that can be used in the warm months, but can be taken down and stored in the winter months, and when it's not in use during the warm months, so that I don't attract people to try to come onto the property and use it in ways other than designed, and especially if they're not invited. I'd also like to put a gravel or rock path around the interior perimeter of the property, because as I get older, and there are several other neighbors on the street, we come out and we walk up and down the block, down one side and up the other, because at this point, we're still a little nervous about going too far north or too far south, particularly on Goodfellow. So it gives a place for us to feel safe to come out at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and do a little walking and get our blood flowing and speak to each other and then go back to our homes and finish our day. So that's pretty much my plan for this. And I would like very much to, the shed that I would put in the back would be something small, pretty much just to hold those pieces that would be the temporary gazebo. Because I believe that at this point, any property that is set out in the open and looks like it contains something will probably be broken into. So my plan is to not even have anything in there where I have to lock it and be concerned about them breaking in and stealing pots of concrete or 4-inch by 4-inch beams that are used as part of the temporary gazebo.
Okay, thank you so much for your presentation. Thank you. Is there anyone else online?
Yes, the next person is Stacy Carr.
Stacy, are you there? It looks like you're on mute, Stacy. If you would like to speak, please unmute yourself and speak.
I think do you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So this is a bad year for this to come up, but I'm gonna do it. I went ahead and did it anyway. So I'm on Social Security disability for a brain tumor that I had. I got diagnosed with it in September of last year, and they operated on in November, and they successfully removed 100% of it. And I'm on had radiation, and then now I'm currently on chemo. So this is not a good year for this to happen, but you know, it's there, and I'm going for it. Because it came up for public auction in, I want to say June. And then I didn't realize that we had a yeah.
Ms. Carr.
Yes.
Excuse me. Which property are you referring to?
4846 Pennsylvania.
Okay, I see it now. Thank you. Okay. Proceed, go ahead.
Okay. So it came up for public auction, tax auction in June, I believe. But I didn't realize you had to sign up 10 days prior. So that kind of, so I wasn't there, obviously. So the next, I was waiting for the next time it came up on public auction, and it never came up. So then I looked online to see who owned it, and they said that you did. So I just put an offer in for what I could afford, because I own 4900 Pennsylvania, which is next door to it, with that red bush goes to the right of that. And I, you know, I have my financial, what I can afford. You can see what I can afford in that packet that I submitted. And that's all I can do for now until I can get back to work. But I did a minimal of putting a driveway, I guess, in that vacant lot just till I can afford to do a whole garage was what I was wanting to do with it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have any additional speakers?
Yeah, one more, Shaky Fowler. Ms. Fowler, you can speak.
Hi, yes. Hey, it's Andrew on the phone because would be the one that would probably be able to better explain what we need to do and what we're asking for.
Andrew Hurley.
Yes,
I'm here. Yeah, this is Andrew and Hurley, and Vicky and I are representing the Hamilton Heights Neighborhood Organization, and we are requesting to donate 2 properties. And really, we're just here to answer any questions that you might have. We've been representing the Hamilton Heights and Wells Goodfellow neighborhood since 1982. Have over 60 affordable housing properties, but we're attempting to relinquish our entire portfolio because the organization no longer has the capacity to do property management. And we have been able to work with Rise Community Development and Northside Housing to sell all of our properties except these 2 of the 2 remaining ones that we are eager to relinquish so that we can turn our attention to what we're capable of doing, which is offering social services to the neighborhood rather than housing.
Thank you very much. Do we have anyone else online?
No more. No more.
We'll move on to the action items, offers to purchase. At this time, first category we have under offers to purchase. These are parcels that are owned by LRA that consist of unoccupied grounds or physical structures, single-family residence side lots, two-family, four-families, etc. The offerers have submitted offers to purchase with the intention of rehabbing properties as residential or commercial projects, an extension of their yard space, community gardens, or green spaces to enhance and beautify the community. The first action item here that we have, item number 1, we have 2930 North 21st Street and 3008 North 21st Street, presented by Rezo House Buyers LLC, Carol Kyle Brown. This was a duplicate offer and we are rejecting this offer in favor of another offer. I'd like to make the motion that we reject the offer in favor of another offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Can we call for the vote?
Commissioner Arnold,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown,
Yes. Hearing no objections or abstentions, motion carries. Second parcel is 3717 Eiler Street, presented by Dorinda Cole. I'm sorry, 3712, I'm sorry about that. 3712 Eiler Street, presented by Dorinda Cole. We heard her presentation today. We make the motion that we defer item number 2 in lieu of receiving additional information as requested to support the project, financial resources to support the project. I'd like to make the motion that we defer that. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item 3, we have from Northside Youth and Senior Services, care of Richard Threats. Make the motion to counter the offer for a 24-month option of $6,108, and that option with closing being contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 4, we have parcels listed in Exhibit A from HQK Logistics. I make the motion to defer any action on this parcel pending review of community input and support prior to the commission making a decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 5, we have 4734 Newberry Terrace, presented by Brandon Harris. I move to defer any action on this parcel pending community input and support prior to the commission making a decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 6, we have items listed on Edsel on Exhibit A, presented by Alan Sales. And I move to defer any action on this parcel pending input from the community support, prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Our next category is under the category of as-is rehab properties, and under this program, these are Class A residential buildings up to 6 units, no more than one building with no more than 2 contiguous lots or 1 commercial building. We have item number 7. There's a couple things going on here. There's a duplicate offer on one of the parcels, and this parcel is not conducive to the use that is needed and requested for this particular parcel. I move that we reject this offer because it is not conducive for the development slated for the land. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Hearing no objection. It's been moved in second. Hearing no objection. Previous roll as vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Next, item number 8, we have 2117 over at Bear Avenue and 1519 DeSoto Avenue, presented by Lenore Muhammad. I move that we accept the offer of $2,000 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 9, we have 4330 North Newstead, presented by First Rate Care, Inc. Reviewing information, I move that we defer any action on this parcel pending community input and support prior to the commission making any decisions. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 10, 949 Canaan, presented by Melvin Carr. I move that we defer any action on this parcel pending community input and support prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 11, 4911 St. Louis Avenue, presented by Kiana Boland. I move to reject this offer due to offer's lack of proof of financial resources to support the project. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Previous roll as the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Next, we have item number 12, 619 Walsh. Reviewing the offer, I move that we defer any action on parcel 619 Walsh pending review of community input and support prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 13, we have 2436 and 2448 South First Street, presented by Novice Advanced Manufacturing. I move to counter the offer for 26,800, with offer being contingent upon review and approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Our next category is development, and under this category, development programs are offers for parcels owned by LRA that consist of physical structures, single-family residence, side lots, 2 families, 4 families, etc., for the rehab and/or construction of any combination of the following: rehab and/or construction of mixed-use buildings, rehab and/or construction of multiple residential buildings, rehab of residential buildings with more than 6 units, and/or commercial projects. First in this category is item number 14. We have properties that have been presented in Exhibit A, presented by West End LLC. Based on the information we have, I move to defer any action on this parcel pending community input from the community or the committees prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Next, we have item number 15, and that is presented by Urban League. You have the parcels there in front of you that have been submitted as Exhibit A. I move to defer any action on item 15 for written community input documentation before the commission makes any decision on these parcels. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Hearing no objections, motion carries. We have item number 16. We did receive, we have item number 16, we had a presenter, and we also received additional information today from a community that needs to be reviewed. I make the motion that we defer any action on item number 16, presented by Vibrant Blue Realty LLC, until we've had an opportunity to review community input prior to the commission making any decision. It's been moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 17. We have items listed, properties listed in Exhibit A. And this offer has been presented by King Prince Barbecue BBQ LLC. We will, reviewing the information that we have, I make the motion to defer any activity on this, and it's subject to information on grant application and community support. So make the motion to defer for community support and additional finance information. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Hearing no previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Next, we have item number 18, Love the Lou. We have the parcels that have been presented as Exhibit A. We will make the motion. We had a presentation. We will make the motion to counter for a 24-month option, $9,000 with closing contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing, as well as the opportunity after the 24 months to, see where we are with that. But the motion is for a 24-month option for $9,000. It's been moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as the vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Next in this category, we have the general lot purchase program. And this general lot purchase program provides guidelines for the sale of LRA lots, Class A, for any purpose other than new construction, building, rehab, or development. In this category, we have 41, number 19 is 4417 Lee and 4419 Lee Avenue. Move to accept the offer of $2,174 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 20, we have two properties, 3900 Kennerly and 3902 Kennerly. And that is presented by Daniel Carroll. I move to defer any action on this parcel pending community engagement and planning. I move to defer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 21, we have two parcels here, 1926 Salisbury Street and 2007 Salisbury. I move to counter the offer for $3,268 with, let me see, yes. We'll counter the offer for $3,268 for this particular project. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as the vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries.
That was a straight sale.
Okay, yes, straight sale. Yes. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'll go back. Yeah, I think it should be. Yeah. Excuse me. Option straight sale.
Let's see.
The street sales you're buying right now.
Oh, right, okay, can I call my?
Huh?
Can I call myself?
Yes, no.
Okay, so I have to pay today, $3,000.
Well, or either you can do an option. That will give you some time.
So to explain, the 12-month option would allow you time to secure and to go through the application process of presenting the financing and then purchasing the property after the 12-month period.
But straight sale, we can just go ahead, pay for it,
Yes.
cars, okay.
Yes.
He might be mad at me tomorrow, but fine.
No, it's not.
This is account.
This is, this is.
Sorry, one more question, if the option, but we pay before the 12 months, we'll be able to strip away until the 12 months? Or we have to still wait and say it?
We're gonna counter it, we'll give you a chance to accept. Okay, we make the motion to counter offer for a 12-month option for $3,268, and this is subject to budget plans and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Next on our agenda, we have number 22, and that's 5529 Palm Street and 5537 Palm Street, presented by Live Free Cautiously. I make the motion to defer any action on this parcel pending community input and support prior to the commission making new decisions. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 23, we have multiple parcels and properties listed in Exhibit A, presented by Alba Boast. And it appears that we would like to move to defer any action on this parcel, these parcels pending community input and support prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Next, we have 4846 Pennsylvania, presented by Stacy Carr. I move that we accept the offer pending appointing authority approval. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as the vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 25, we have 4354 Labadee Avenue. I move to counter the offer for $725 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as the vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 26, 401 Bates Street, presented by Caroline Ferrante. And I move to reject the offer due to not being used as the highest and best use for this parcel. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as the vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. We have item number 27, is 4450 Margaretta and 4452 Margaretta, presented by Camden and Sierra Jones. I move to reject the offer due to disposition of existing property. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as the vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item 28, presented by Rodney and Emily Johnson. I move to, you have several properties listed here in the O'Fallon neighborhood. I move to defer any action on these parcels pending community input and support prior to the commission making any decisions. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as the vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 29, Exhibit A, you have several properties listed on Martin Luther King and that's presented by Demetrius Jones. I move to defer any action on these parcels pending community input prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second, previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 30, 50, the address is 5062 Geraldine, presented by James Day. I move to counter the offer for $574 with closing contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second, previous roll as a vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Our next category is the side lot program. The side lot programs are parcels owned by LRA that consist of unoccupied ground that are too small to support new construction. These non-buildable lots are parcels that are less than 4,000 square feet and cannot be contiguous to another LRA parcel. These lots are made available and affordable to adjacent property owners to be used as a side lot and expand personal property. The first parcel that we have in this category, item number 31, is 8411 Church Road, presented by Cooley Warren. I move to accept this offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Our next category is under the heading option renewal. Option renewals are offers, requests for additional time to complete projects due to the construction delays, funding, etc. on options that are near expiration. Offers must display proof of consistent progress to receive renewals of options and extension of time. Our first one in this category, we have item number 32. And those properties addressed is 2929 North 20th Street and 30 North 21st Street, presented by the Capital League Scholarship Fund, Inc. And it is a fourth option renewal request. I move to accept the option for 24 months, $2,500, with closing contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Our next item you have is item number 33. There are multiple properties listed in Exhibit A. We have an offer presented by Northside Community Housing. This is a option renewal for the third request. I move that we accept a 24-month option for $45,804 with closing contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Our next category is under the heading of Prop NS stabilized buildings. The Prop NS program is a strategic initiative with a goal of stabilizing vacant residential buildings owned by the City of St. Louis Land Utilization Authority, which offers them for sale. The program was established by a community-initiated and voter-approved ordinance to create a dedicated source of funding to make it possible for LRA to improve properties within the city's land bank of vacant buildings. This investment is intended to increase the likelihood that these properties will be purchased by private parties who will then finish their rehab and transform current deteriorating buildings into decent housing for their communities. Okay. So, the first property, that we have in this category, we have multiple, offers on this property. And our first property is 5022 Ridge Avenue. We have 3 offers that have been presented. Offer A, Forrest A. Knight, Jr., Brittany, offer B is Brittany Nicole Moore, and offer C is Sherrick R. Kramer. Reviewing the offers on offer A, I move to reject offer A due to approval of another offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second that we reject offer A for 5022 Ridge Avenue. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. For the same property, option offer B, Brittany Nicole, move to reject that offer due to lack of proof of financial resources to support project. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Offer C for the same property at 5022 Ridge Avenue. I move to reject that offer due to lack of proof of financial resources to support the project. Do I have a second?
Second.
Been moved in second. Hearing no objection, previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Next item, we have item number 35. We also have multiple offer on this parcel. It's, the property address is 4326 Linton Avenue. And I move that, looking at the 2 offers, we have offer A presented by Forrest A. Knight Jr. and offer B presented by Premium Priority LLC. I move that we accept offer B and reject offer A. Accept offer B, Premium Property. We accept that for $2,000 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing, and reject item A due to the acceptance of item B. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 36, we have 3520 North Taylor. And we have 1 offer on that property. we have an offer presented by Vibrant Blue Realty LLC. We are rejecting this offer due to approval of another offer. We have, do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item 37, we have 3955 Ashland Avenue. And we have here multiple offers. We have offer A presented by Vibrant Blue Realty LLC, and we have offer B presented by Forest Knight. We move to reject item A in lieu of acceptance of item B, and accept item B, Forest A9, acceptance of $4,700 for closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 38. We have multiple offers here as well. We have 4664 Lavity Avenue. We have 2 parcels presented. We have Raymond E. Slater, and we have Forest Knight. I move to accept the offer presented by offer A, Raymond E. Slater, and reject offer B, presented by Forest A. Knight, in lieu of acceptance of offer A. And that acceptance is for $5,000 with closing contingent upon approval of budget plans and financing. I'm sorry, budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 39. We have multiple properties on 39. We have 1464 through 66 Arlington Avenue. We have an offer presented by Vibrant Blue Realty LLC and an offer by Forest A. Knight. I move to reject both offer A and offer B due to approval of another offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item 40, we have 4729 Lavity Avenue. And we have an offer presented by Forest A. Knight. I move to reject offer due to approval of another offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. All right. We have another multiple offer for 4734 Lavity Avenue. We have offer A presented by Forrest A. Knight Jr. And we have offer B presented by Daniel L. Jefferson and Jasaria Jefferson. I move to reject item A, due to approval of another offer. And I move to reject item B, for rejection due to, lack of information, financial information to support the project. Do I have a second?
Second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that. There's one more here. There's three. So C, item C, it's presented by William and Anitris Muhammad, and, as well, rejection due to, lack of financial support of the project. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item 42, again, is a multiple offer. We have 4822 Labadee, and we will take these separately in terms of our motions. On item A, Forest Night, I move to reject due to approval of another offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Second, for this same property, item B, Kiana Bowen, move to reject offer due to lack of proof of financial resources to support project. Do I have a second?
Second.
Been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Okay. Hold on a second. Item number 43, we have multiple parcels here. First one we have is item A, presented by Forest A. Knight. We're going to take these separately as well. I move to reject this offer in lieu of another offer, accept approval of another offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as the vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item B for the same property, Nico McNeil. I move to accept this offer and contingent upon plans and financing. Okay. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as the vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Next item number 44, we have 4200 East Kasu. We have, again, multiple properties in this category. We have item A, offer presented by Vibrant Blue Realty LLC. And we have an offer B presented by A Heart Full of Love in-home health care. Taking the first one separately. Oh, actually, I don't know how I keep on missing. Yes, and we have, item C, Forrest A. Knight Jr. And we'll take these separately. Item number A, I move to, reject offer due to approval of another offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. We have item B for the same property, presented by A Heart Full of Love in-home healthcare. I move to accept offer of $5,000 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item C, we have presented by Forrest Knight Jr. For 47, and we just accepted item B. So we're going to reject both C and D. There's another one, D, presented by DMW Trucking LLC. So I make the motion that we reject C and D in lieu of the acceptance of B. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second, previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Next, we have 45, item number 45, that's 5814 Page Avenue. We have multiple offers. We have an offer presented by Vibrant Blue Realty LLC and Forrest A. Knight Jr. We move to, oh my goodness, why do I keep on missing the C's? I'm sorry about that, people. Okay, we have three properties. We have Vibrant Blue Realty, we have Forrest A. Knight, and we have Therese Robinson. I move that we accept Vibrant Blue Realty LLC acceptance of $6,000 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing, and we reject item B and C in lieu of the acceptance of offer A. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 46. We have two offers here, A and B. And I need additional information. Okay, yeah, you said that to me, right? You emailed me. That's what you emailed me, the next information?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, okay, all right.
That was the one for him and also. People who want to just.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
Would like to call Sean Thomas for clarification as well.
Item number 46, we're at 3524 North Taylor Avenue. We have two offers presented. We have offer A. We have offer A presented by Vibrant Mobility LLC, and we have item B presented by Larry Bostic. I move to accept item B for $3,250 with closing contingent upon plans, budget and financing. Budget and financing, just budget and financing. Okay. And reject item A in lieu of acceptance of item B. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Next category we have under the heading of donations. Donations are parcels which consist of unoccupied ground or structures owned by constituents who desire to donate due to no longer wanting the property or they are incapable of maintaining the upkeep. The donation is entered into the LRA inventory and sold using the LRA process. The first property we have in this category is 5538 Palm Street, presented by Hamilton Heights Neighborhood. I move that we accept this donation. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 48, the property address is 5553 St. Louis Avenue, donated by Hamilton Heights Neighborhood Organization. I move to accept the donation. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 49, we have 5306 Queens Avenue, donated by Siobhan Devens. I move to accept this donation. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Next, in this category, we have under miscellaneous. Miscellaneous items are requested changes from the original approved board decision. These may include a change of end use, name change, etc. The request must go before the Board of Commission. Okay, so the first item that we have in this category is 5651 Page, presented by Christina Roberts. Had requested initially and approved, but is changing from 48-month option to a 12-month option or 24-month option. Okay. Move to counter with a 24-month option of $1,750 with closing contingent upon budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Next, we have property at 1163 Auburn, Wacow Investments LLC. Move to accept offer of $2,000 with closing second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Next, we have item number 52. We have two addresses there, 5637 Vernon and 5643 Vernon Avenue. Make the motion to accept, hold on a second, excuse me.
I know.
On 52, we were presented with a counteroffer and we moved to accept the counteroffer pending the appointing authority. Accept the counteroffer of $4,000 with closing contingent upon Next item we have is some feedback here. Item number 58, I'm sorry, 53, and the property address is 5882 Julian, presented by Marcel Perry Roan. I move to accept the offer pending the appointing authority, accept the offer for $200 pending going before the appointing authority. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 54, we have two addresses. We have 5817 Cabanee Avenue and 5823 Cabanee Avenue, presented by Fenice Ken Apartment Homes. Move to reject this parcel due to lack of community support. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. This next category we have were items that have been previously presented are under the heading of deferral. And we will review these. Item number 55. We have 2834 North Brand, presented by St. Louis Kettle Corn. We make the motion to defer any action on this pending additional information and research from support for the project. Do we have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as the vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 56, we have multiple properties listed in Exhibit A, presented by Eric Mason. Move to reject offer due to lack of community support. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second, previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. We have item number 57, property address is 5071 Beacon, presented by AJ Slater Enterprise. I move to accept the offer of $1,000 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second, previous roll as a vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 58, property address 5734 Acme Avenue, presented by Tennessee Robinson. I move to accept offer of $1,000 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second, previous roll is vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 59, we have multiple properties. 6048 Maple Avenue, 6052 Maple Avenue, and 6054 Maple Avenue, presented by Renish Vassal and Rahali Tulu. Move to defer any action on this parcel pending community input and support. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second, previous roll as a vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 60, we have 4732 Newcomb Place, presented by Jasmine Marie Noble. Make the motion to defer any action on this parcel pending community input and support prior to making any decision for the commission. For the commission. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 61. Property address 8357 North Broadway Street, presented by Cooley M. Warren. I move to defer any action on this parcel pending community input and support prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 62. We have multiple properties listed and presented here by the Shaw Holding Group. I move that we defer any action on these parcels pending community input and support prior to the commission making a decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item number 63, we have 1600 through 08 Holdemont, presented by Sakara Jones. And I move to defer any action on this parcel pending community input and support prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
Been moved in second. Previous roll is vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item 64, we have 5441 Genevieve Avenue, presented by Sean Buckley. I move to defer any action on this parcel pending community input and support prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
Moved in second. Previous roll is vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 65, we have 3414 through 16 North 14th Street. And I need to ask the question. Item 65, property address is 3414 through 3416 North 14th Street, presented by Dr. J. Barbie. And I move to defer any action on this parcel pending community input and support by Hyde Park prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Item 66, we have 917 Canaan Avenue, presented by Takesha Wright. I move to defer any action on this parcel pending community input support prior to the commission making any decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is vote, hearing no objection, motion carries. Next on our,
Next on our agenda, we have resolutions.
Yes. Thank you, Commissioners. Thank you, Commissioner Arnold, and thank you, Commissioner Brown. The first resolution is resolution number 23-LRA 237. This is a resolution to adopt a pre-qualified list of firms for the real estate brokerage, relocation, and property management services. So historically, LRA has leveraged its internal resources to commence with brokerage services as well as operating for the LRA maintenance team for property management services of its properties. As we look to move forward and scale with the mission that has been presented in the Economic Justice Action Plan, we are seeking to simply develop a short list of firms by which, when the opportunity is necessary, LRA can commence and actually reaching out to those firms and presenting an RFP and or making a selection for those firms for the services that LRA needs to support. So simply put, in October, a selection committee was convened. That committee consisted of LCRA, who supports LRA directly, as well as LRA staff. We reviewed the respondents that had been sent out to the request for qualifications, 2 candidates within the community in St. Louis. And after reviewing the candidates, it was the collective decision of the committee to move forward with making a recommendation to the committee, the LRA Commission, in adopting a short list for 1 candidate for brokerage, relocation, and property management services. That candidate was Development Resource Partners. And so LRA is making the motion and a recommendation to the commission to adopt Development Resource Partners as a vendor to be held on a short list for the services that have been mentioned prior.
How can other contractors be added to that list?
So this is simply a request for qualifications that was submitted to the community. And so as LRA and LCRA continues to request services in the future, it will be presented to the community that there is a request for qualifications that goes out to the broader community for services in the future. So this is simply to adopt a short list of firms in its current state. And as LRA and LCRA continues to scale forward, the specific needs, RFQs and RFPs will be presented to the community for those services. But this is simply to adopt a short list. It does not preclude that future services for a specific need for LRA or LCRA will be disincluded in future. So to clarify, when there is a need for services, LRA and LCRA does have the ability to go back out to the community to cast a net and marketing to contractors within the St. Louis community and other communities, even nationally, for services.
Okay. So how would you be able to get those notifications? Did you check the website or is it email, mailing list?
That is correct. So when the requests for qualifications or RFPs are presented, they are presented to the city website. LRA independently is actually working on a process to develop its website, which will be independent from the city's website. That is actually going to be launching in January. And then we're also going to be marketing services and properties in a different way that reaches the community in a more transparent way. So all that to be said, this again is specifically for one service that may be leveraged in the future, but it is simply put adopting this contractor as one of the individuals that can be used, but it does not preclude LRA or LCRA to go back out to the community for a specific need. And that is the time of which we will post the RPs and RQs in a more broader form.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. With that information, I move that we accept resolution number 23 LRA -20, 237. 37. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Can we call for the vote, please?
Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Arnold,
Yes.
Hearing no objection, motion carries. Our next resolution.
Thank you. The next resolution is resolution number 23 LRA 241. It is a resolution authorizing LRA to enter into an agreement with selected firms for hazardous material pre-demolition surveys for multiple buildings in the LRA inventory. So to put that in lay terms, as we have communicated in prior committee meetings, LRA is the contractor in having a contractual relationship with the St. Louis Regional Crime Commission. In that relationship, the St. Louis Regional Crime Commission has received funding from the Missouri DED for being services related to demolition activities that will be performed in St. Louis. This will be the first of its form and an unprecedented amount of funding in both activity that LRA is being responsible to execute as the contractor for the program of demolition. And in doing that, LRA wants to be thoughtful and intentional about the environmental rigor, if you will, that needs to occur for the process of demolition. So this resolution allows LRA to move forward with selecting an environmental contractor that would perform pre and post review and sampling of the environment that is being demolished in short form. This resolution provides that in the contract, the services and the actual award amount to the contractor will not exceed $1.6 million. That is an amount that has been budgeted within the overall budget of the $15 million that has been presented and approved by both the St. Louis Regional Crime Commission and the Missouri DED. That has also been approved, that meaning the budget has been approved simply by LRA and is budgeted within the activities for LRA and SODC. So similar to the prior resolution, a selection committee was convened, which consisted of LCRA, who has been working on behalf of LRA to present a RFP to the community, to the environmental community, by which we reviewed and scorecarded and used a scorecard system to review and select 2 candidates that LRA wishes to move forward into actually moving into a contractual relationship with. Those 2 contractors include Professional Environmental Engineering Incorporated and SCI Engineering Incorporated. So it is this body's recommendation to the committee to move forward with entering into a contract with either or of the contractors for an amount not to exceed $1.6 million per contract, as previously budgeted by the funding that has been presented and approved by both the St. Louis Regional Crime Commission and the Missouri DED.
Thank you. Hearing that information, I move that we accept resolution number 23 LRA 241. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries.
Do we have any direct, I'm sorry.
No report. Okay.
Our next commission, meeting will be, is scheduled for January 31st. And the meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.